Welcome to YVT on the Road, as we attend ZC Live, the biggest social media conference in the Southeast. Find out everything you need to know from the people who are there.
Hello and welcome back to ZC Live 2025 in the video podcast studio. I'm joined by Darren. Hello Darren. Very mysterious. You've been sat down by Ben. I've got no other knowledge.
I've come taking his seat up.
I know.
He said,
I've got
sit
no
down
knowledge.
once you get a chance.
So tell me what do you do?
So I'm a commercial photographer.
Okay.
Specialise mainly in cars and products, and I spent the last 2 years working in extreme off-road racing. Extreme off-road, so Ultra 4, think American, desert racing, rock climbing, all of that kind of stuff.
Whoa.
And then also trophy raid, which is lots of deep mud, riverways, lots of stuff in mountains and woods.
So
it's
cool.
really
How did you get into that?
How did I get into that? I've photographed cars for many years, used to do a lot of magazine work. Took a little bit of a diversion from that and run two shops for about 6 years.
Yeah, why not?
And then decided I love creating content, so I want to get back out and do that. But the reason why I'm here is I'm starting a new online training platform for photographers.
Ooh.
So it's called shuttermastery.com, and I've got some really cool things happening. I know the guy who used to be Top Gear's photographer, and I also know one of the original Stigs, which you don't know who that is.
Ooh, exciting.
So that's really, really cool.
So if we join the course, do we get to find out who the original Stig was?
Yeah, so we're planning to do a webinar where you can meet Rod and you can find out who this Stig person is. And we're building this big online community. We've got some good backing by some top brands already.
Nice.
And it's going to start as online training, but then we're going to then expand that out so we can do seminar days like we've got today.
Yeah.
We're going to do some little breakout workshops with different specialists. I've got a guy called James Musselwhite, specialising in portraits. Hopefully I've got Natasha Ince on board as well. She does some amazing Vogue style maternity shots.
I like the way you said,
really cool.
Hopefully I've got, and this is the manifest, and this is
yeah.
what it's all about, right? Because we're going to put it out and Natasha can see this and be like, well, of course you've got me because you've told everyone I'm going to be there now.
Yeah, she's absolutely amazing. She did such a good job with my maternity shot. Well, not of me, of course. But yeah, absolutely amazing photographer, does a lot of teaching worldwide as well. And then we want to then lead that on to masterclass days. So Rod and I are planning a 3-day masterclass where day one will take you outside, natural light, really nice classic cars perhaps, to do some nice natural light shooting. Day 2 will take you to a racetrack so you can learn how to shoot panning shots of race cars. And day 3, again, fingers crossed, we're in talks with RWB Porsche. Massive following. The video we did for them got 2.7 million hits of the first RWB build in the UK, and hopefully they'll bring their cars along for day 3 to shoot from a studio.
Wow.
So lots of really cool things happening, all planned for next year.
Just come in, just like bang, here, this is what we're doing. I love that. So why come along to ZC for the day then?
Come along to ZC for the day because even though I've got a personal following on social media, Shutter Mastery has nothing. So we are starting from scratch. So it's learning about what can we do what can we implement now to get that audience growth a lot quicker. How can we leverage the brands that we're working with so we can piggyback off of their audiences, because it's a lot easier to get help from other people and use their audience that already exists than starting from scratch. So it's just picking up lots of little tips along the way so that we can start implementing that and really start growing that community before we launch next year.
That's so exciting. So we're going to grab all of those details and obviously put them in the videos. And again, it's all about that piggybacking, that supporting and helping. And that's what a community like ZC Social Media and Zoe Cairns has really created with these days.
Yeah,
so,
it's very exciting.
So what else are you looking forward to? We're halfway through the day. We've still got so much more to do. What's next in your day?
TikTok's next. It's one of those platforms that I kind of shied away from for quite a while because I thought that's not really where my audience is, that age range, which I think is not really where it is. But actually, TikTok is getting the biggest growth that I've seen out of all of the social media channels that I'm on. I'm getting a lot more reach through that. So it's definitely something worth exploring. And they've got some really cool automatic templates and cuts which you can do with your videos, which then, through certain other apps that you can use, download it and then use it on other platforms. So yeah, it's a really good, quick way of me being able to create short form content.
I love like that you've come today, you've got a full plan of what you're doing with your business, that you've got a full plan of what you want out of the room, and that really you're also now utilising every aspect that you can to make sure that all happens. This is exactly what business and these sorts of events are all about.
There's only so far you can take it yourself. The more people that you know, the more people you can talk to, the more opportunities that open. And that's what it's about, is, I might meet someone who's sitting down having lunch, have a chat with them, and it opens up a new door. And for me, even though I work in the creative space, there's always one tip that you can take away from the day. So, and that's what I'm listening out for, is what can someone tell me today which I don't know that I can go and implement tomorrow.
Amazing. I've got someone that could be worth connecting you with as well, so that's always a good thing. Darren, thanks so much for coming to join me. I'm really excited to see what's next.
Lovely. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for watching Your Video Team on the Road. If you would like your video team to come to your event with their video podcast pop-up studio, get in touch with us at yourvideoteam.co.uk/pop-up.